What's up, everybody? My name is Jason, and welcome to Small Biz. In today's video, we've got a huge meeting with the Fed today, big press conference tomorrow afternoon. So the obvious question, with the Dow up 27 points on the day, is my top call from last week at 429 on the Q's last trade, 425 and a quarter going to stand? Or are we about to go a hell of a lot higher? All that and more coming right up. All right, full disclosure, I'm irritated. If you're inside of the Discord, the second half of this video may peel some wallpaper. Jose, my dear friend Kirk, and anyone who's called or fucking emailed me nonstop in the last few days, stick around. I'm going to answer all your questions and then some. But I thought I'd start off this video by picking up where I left off on X, aka Twitter, about an hour ago. When I took a cheap shot, I'll give that to you, at Harry Dent. Harry Dent makes 10 times as much, if not more, money than I do. He's been telling everybody that the greatest crash of all time is this year. In fact, we're going down 86%, according to Harry, by the 4th of July in the S&P 500, which is right now within a point or a point and a half from an all-time high. And while I've been saying now for about a week that we're way overbought on RSI, MACD, and stochastics by a tune of about 3 to 5%, which means we're either going to go sideways for a few weeks or come down and kiss that 50-day moving average. There's no fucking way in hell that guy or the two clowns at JP Morgan and Morgan Stanley that are calling for more than 1,000-point drop in the S&P during the same time frame. So the best of the best, so to speak, are calling for a 30 to as much as 86% crash in the next 5 or 6 months. And if you believe that, I've got a date tonight with A.O. motherfucking C right upstairs. Wouldn't I love to? Ooh, dumb as a fucking box of rocks, but don't get me started. I hear you, man. So look. Keep it simple, stupid. We're going sideways to down 3 or 4% over the next few weeks. We've got earnings tonight, I believe, from Google. Amazon is on Thursday. We got the Fed meeting, of course, tomorrow. We may get one more push up to where I called the top on the NASDAQ at 429 on the Q's. Again, last trade 425 and a quarter to suck in the last bastion of dumb motherfucking retail money, because they are dumb, right? They panic at the lows when I was telling everybody to buy 162 on the IWM the last week of October, and they got to have the fucking market at all-time highs. So while I'm telling you we're overbought, and you need to be very careful at this point, might I once again remind you, we are in the midst of the fourth industrial revolution. Elon just implanted through Neuralink the first chip in a human being. You're going to see quadriplegics get up out of a fucking chair and walk across the room. Children that are born today are going to be wired with nanotechnology. In the next few years, they're going to live to be 150. Flying cars and trips to motherfucking Mars. So you need to get away from the Harry Dents of the world, or the two clowns at JP Morgan and Morgan Stanley, both of which are calling for 1,000+ point drop in the S&P. Wrong. Credit spreads are tightening, not widening. Bullish. GDP estimates are going up, not down. Bullish. Interest rates, inflation coming down. Very calm at 4%. Bullish. I could keep going. Retail sales, housing, depending upon where you live, is still very fucking strong. And rates in terms of mortgages are down more than 1% from the all-time high that I motherfucking nailed. So there is no recession. There is no crash coming. There will be pauses. There will be pullbacks over the next 10 years or until about 2035 when this secular bull ends, in my opinion. There'll be a recession or two. I even think we may have an anniversary crash on the 29 on 2029 to somewhat get your attention. But I do not see the proverbial cut in half and then some that some of these clowns that are searching for clicks and trying to sell you overpriced motherfucking subscriptions. Simply put, relax. Buy and hold your index funds, your ETFs. And unless you're inside of the Discord and have no interest in making an obscene amount of money trading the market, you're free to go now. All right, let me start off with Jose. Jose, you're pissing me off. You've called and emailed me 7 fucking times, including a response from my personal phone, and you're now blocked. I've explained to you by way of voicemail and email. You log into the fucking server and you got to verify your email. If you still can't figure that out because you have your unlubricated, rude motherfucking thumb up your ass, ask for a refund, because in your case, I'll give it to you. Otherwise, open ticket and explain to our support staff what problem you, unlike everyone else who's had no problem getting in, is suffering with. My dear friend Kirk, I just responded to you. He's been with us since the very beginning. I greatly appreciate your support going back 2 years. Follow the link, verify your email, load a photo, watch the welcome email, and check out the helpful hints video section. That's all in the welcome email now. There's no excuses. It's so easy. Yet when I talk to people or they try to come at me over $50 a month, I say, did you watch the welcome email? Oh, what's that? Well, did you check out the helpful video I did? It's about 33 minutes long. Yeah, that's too long. So if you're ever wondering why I almost blow a gasket every other day inside of the Discord, it is a nonstop Groundhog Day mixed in with a bit of Twilight Zone every fucking day. The same problems, the same questions, the same complaints. I had another guy, you may have seen one, quit inside of the Discord today because he was irritated that we got out of Wolf at $185 yesterday and it touched $2 a share. And for the time being, the biotech stock that we bought is only up 3%. So he tried giving me, well, I left 7 or 8% on the table and I'm just breaking even right now on this biotech. Okay, about 10 minutes after that, the miners came back down across the board, and it's 187, excuse me. I was out at 185. The biotech I own at 1629. Last trade 1679. So I'm actually up now slightly more than what I have held on to the wolf. But that's the type of shit that I have to deal with every fucking day. You would think a guy with a 90 some odd % win rate, with whales making $100,000 a month, tiny accounts, $5,000 and $10,000 generating 10 to 1 ROI, making a few $100 to $1,000 every month and paying me $50. You think it would be an unbelievable amount of positivity. No, it's not, because you only see a fraction of what goes on in front of the stock chat wall. We get emailed, we get called, I get DM nonstop. And it's always about what's fucking wrong. We own 7 stocks right now. We really only have one significant drawdown in a biotech stock. Oh, what about the C stock that you said was going to go? It's down about 9% in the last 2 days. In closing, thank God, I've made a decision to wear my heart on my sleeve, as imperfect as I am. When I'm irritated, I'm going to be irritated. And lately, I'm fucking irritated. Yesterday, we cashed in a 47% profit in Wolf. You would think it'd be celebration. Nah, it lasted for about 30 seconds. In fact, 77% of our server hasn't even logged in. I don't know about you, but if there's people making $100,000 a month and even tiny accounts that are getting 10 to 1 ROI, I find some time in my week or month to log in and say, hey guys, I've been real busy, but thanks for the trades. No, I haven't heard a fucking thing from over 70% of the fucking people that are paying us. And we depend on it to have a roof over our head and to pay support and server costs and on and on and on the expenses go. Do the math. I'm not down on the beach making millions of dollars with the fucking fees that we're bringing in. I intentionally undersold, and I'm starting to regret it on some occasions, by charging $50 a month. It's worth 10 times that, because of all the nonsense that I fucking have to deal with every single day. So I'm going to ask you, although I don't expect anything in return, to be honest with you, once in a while, why don't you log in and let us know that you're getting the trades? Because we're assured from the folks at Discord that even if you're not logged in, you are getting the notifications. So let me know. Are you stacking cash? Did you make 47 or 8% in Wolf? How about the other 130 plus winners in the core holdings and the Ask Jason stocks since fucking September? I have no idea where over half of these people are. I have no idea if they're making money, if they got their fucking both thumbs up their ass, if they're just feeling sorry for me and tossing me $50. I have no idea. None whatsoever.